Scorpio, Strong Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, we are now hooked on Hot Ones ever since we saw Conan O'Brien go through the gauntlet and destroy the set. I mean, that dude, flipped the whole concept on its head when he basically downed everything. So I want to go back and say, who else was on the show? Because we didn't watch a lot of this before. I love the premise. And someone was mentioning Jack Black was on before. I'm like, I got to see what this dude does. Because I feel the feeling when he loses his shit, it's going to be hilarious. And it's not just him. It's also the other half of Tenacious D, too.
That's right.
Yeah, Kyle is here. So I'm like, all right. We got to see this because we love Tenacious D.
Yes.
So let's do it.
Do it.
By the way, when you hear some wicked wild stories about Vegas, you got to check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Oh, hot one right there.
Time slows down on Hot Ones. Yeah. It seems like we've been here for weeks.
It's already funny. Oh, my Lord.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today I'm joined by Jack Black and Kyle Gass. Together, they're Tenacious D, the self-described greatest band on earth. You can pick up their 4th studio album, Post-Apocalypto, set to drop on November 2nd. And to hold you over, they've released an animated web series by the same name. It's on YouTube. Check it out after Hot Ones, maybe. Jack,
So that's
Kyle,
why they're
welcome
on
to
there.
the show.
They're
Thanks.
plugging
Good to
their
be here.
stuff.
How are you guys with spicy food? You crank it up a little bit?
I like the spice. I crank it. Now I feel like I'm overconfident, though. I like the spice. Let me change it to, I like the spice. I like to crank it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We have our Thai iced teas on deck. So if it
That
gets
was
a
my
little,
call.
I know, and
I
it's the
want-
first time ever.
Now, this is the easiest one. That's probably going to be not spicy at all.
Wow.
I'm hungry for some weeds
I
right
know.
now.
Just plain old delicious.
Oh.
So what I want to do here is dig into some of the behind-the-scenes mythology of Tenacious D. Kyle, is it true that you couldn't stand Jack when you first met him in the late '80s?
That's not true. That's a myth.
Well, you weren't
I
really
was-
friendly.
I was threatened by Jack and his talent. He was younger than me, but he seemed already something special, and I was a little just, a little threatened.
That's how all great friendships begin. Can't beat him. I have to join him. All right. I'll let you be my friend. It's exactly how it is, though.
Can you guys offer some highlights and lowlights from the Rider Challenge, a tradition whereby you guys will eat everything on your tour rider, regardless of quantity?
Well, that's,
Oh my God.
wow, how did he found that one?
That's a great thing that you found out about.
The
I didn't
Rider
know that anyone
Challenge.
knew about the Rider
That
Challenge.
was actually just a comedic idea that I had.
Yeah, there was like, what do we got? We got like pita bread. We
always have hummus.
we got hummus. We got a dark chocolate. But it's overall, when you look at it, the spread, it's too much food. You're never
It's
gonna eat it all.
It's stupid rock star stuff. And then you usually get catering, and then it just goes to waste, and it's really bad.
Is there any truth to the internet urban legend that you guys started an earthquake in New Zealand opening for the Foo Fighters?
Now, that is true.
That is true. That is actually scientifically proven.
What?
Because
What?
they got a good sensitive Richter scale system there in New Zealand. And when we were doing tribute, the whole crowd was bouncing so hard. They said that it registered on the Richter scale there. And they were afraid we were going to cause an earthquake that would sink the whole island. So we had to take it down a notch. Guajillo.
Guajillo in the red jalapeno.
Guajillo.
We'll get that correct pronunciation later.
Oh, wow. You're so close.
I like the chicken because it tastes so nutritious and also tell me, baby, quite delicious. That needs some work.
Can you explain the Dorito burrito?
I believe that I developed this technique of burrito eating where you take the burrito, bite off just the tip, let the chunks fall on top of a bed of chips, and then some dry chips, stuff them in the hole.
I'm gonna have my first with milk just because I like milk.
Early in the game, Kyle.
So that's not because you're hurting
No,
from spice.
I just like milk.
I don't think Kyle's gonna make it to the end.
Let's do
You
this.
think so?
He didn't say he likes spice.
Oh, yeah. I'm raising the temperature on this game, aren't you? Oh, yeah.
Really like.
That's how it goes.
Oh, I see.
I'm still doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And you're
Although you
nailing
can tell, my glasses are starting to steam up a little bit.
a little bit. I can see that.
Actually, are.
Oh yeah, it is.
What the hell?
So you guys have had this multi-decade
What's the
long
science in
collaboration,
that?
but also your fair share of solo
You're hot,
projects. So
your
what I want to do is
body,
talk
that
about some of the
nice.
times that you guys have gone off into your own pastures to see how they were viewed through the eyes of your partner in crime. Kyle, what do you think is the pinnacle of Jack's acting career?
Well, I loved Bernie a lot. I think that was really a great performance.
Thank you.
Jack, what's your favorite episode of Guitarings, the internet guitar tutorial series hosted by Kyle Gass?
I think the one that you did with Josh Homme
Yeah.
was special because of all the living rock guitarists, I think he's the best. He's just so rad.
Very stylish.
And it was a coup. It's like, how did you get Josh Homme? I know that we run in the same circles, but the fact that you got him on your show I was impressed.
I was scared to ask. There's no doubt. That's my show.
Yeah.
Really? You will? Okay.
Kyle, what do you think is Jack's best celebrity impression? I've seen him do a great one of The Rock when he was doing press for Jumanji.
I did like that rock. It was funny. I just got hot sauce. I can't
Oh,
think-
did you?
Yeah, I can't
Dude,
think
we
straight.
have only just begun.
No, I know it's gonna be trouble. I told you it was gonna be trouble. I feel like someone spiked my wings.
Oh, shit.
God.
Here we go.
Small axe peppers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's just got real.
Oh, I do one really good impression.
What?
Paul Lind.
Old school.
It's like 1960s.
Hit me.
He was on like Bewitched. And he was like, hi, how are ya? That's really all I can do. I just
He
say
was
that
the center
one line.
square in Hollywood Square
I
for like
know.
a million years.
I think I actually know the
I'm
guy.
starting to feel it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take my first sip.
No shame in that.
I hope this works.
You have to
So
mix
one of the funniest
it.
things
know.
is seeing nerdy music writers describe your live shows, which feature everything from Sasquatch cameos and
Oh,
even an
giant
oversized
penis.
ejaculating
Oh my
phoenix.
god!
Looking back, what do you think was your most disastrous live performance?
Oh, well, that's pretty easy. The Miller Genuine Draft.
Yeah, that was a disaster. That was a
They had
fiasco.
promotion, MGD blind date. It was for this beer, and they fly everybody to Vegas to see a secret band.
Yeah, it's a radio contest. Like if you heard on the radio and you called in, you were the 13th caller, you get to fly, and they fly you out, and they don't tell you who the band is. So everyone's just like, oh man, I bet it's probably gonna be U2, it's probably gonna be Led Zeppelin, it's probably gonna be, and then the curtain opens, and it's all these drunk people from all over the country have been flown to Vegas, and then it's Tenacious D, and they're just immediately,
This is like 98. And nobody knows who we are.
No
Kings on
way.
mighty steeds.
One 10
and
minute
stuff is flying at us, and spit and ice cubes and like
Oh.
hatred. And I'm
Like-
looking around, is there anyone that's enjoying this? And I look in the back, and there's a dude going, and I'm like, that dude loves us, and he's like, it's like a horrible homophobic dude. But I looked in the wings because we had Spider-Man in the wings, our friend JR, and he's supposed to come out and we do this whole comedy bit with
What?
Spider-Man, and he was in the wings, and he was like,
I'm not going.
no Spidey tonight. That's-
Thanks, Jared.
but I felt like after that, we got stronger. We were stronger because of
Yeah.
it. Because there was something really funny about being booed that hard too.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it might have been our best show. If someone can get a
There you go.
videotape of that, I appreciate it.
Wow.
I'm loving all these
A
chickens
lot of
because
flair.
they're simply quite nutritious, and also tell me, baby, quite so delicious. It's getting better. The jam is getting more solid.
It's coming together.
Like I have two.
Can you tell they're just so musician? Oh my, it started to get red.
All right, guys, well, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. So I'll bust out the laptop, I'll show you the picture, and then you tell me the bigger story. Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. All right, laptop, please. How you guys doing so far? It seems like very good.
I'm feeling good. I feel like we're starting to really get to it though.
Oh yeah.
What goes into putting together this type of pyrotechnic display?
It was for an awards show on Spike TV, the video game awards. And you know who wrote this opening sketch, which was it was kind of an amazing musical number sketch thingy.
J.D. Risner?
J.D. Riznar was one of the writers, but also Dan Harmon, co-creator
Oh.
of Rick and Morty, funniest show. And that was a
Okay.
funny-ass idea
Yeah.
that we would have explosive spark shooting cocks. And there was a fireman on hand, ready to put out our flaming cocks if need be.
Memories. Thus concludes Explain That, Graham.
Man.
Oh, man.
That was a good segment.
Speaking of fiery cocks,
Oh, God.
time for another hot one. I just send it all down the hatch, baby.
Yeah, it has that sort of
Oh, God.
what's the
Little
spice?
curry taste to it.
Yeah.
Mmm.
It's got that lunch special taste to it.
Yeah, that was
I
a flavor
am
of the Middle East.
So hungry.
So during his
So they're
VH1
not- they're
Storytellers,
not adding
Kanye
the
West
sauce
broke
in
down
it?
the
I guess
lyrics
they're
of
not.
RoboCop, and he said that he had some Tenacious D in it, that it was his first real Jack Black moment. And then Jack, I've seen you singing Runaway on your Instagram feed. Do you see Tenacious D influence in Kanye West music at all?
Oh,
Well, he
what?
said it did, so I'm
Look,
hard to believe him.
I loved it that Kanye gave us a shout out. I would definitely gave me a little Woody. I was like, so Kanye gave us a shout out because I love Kanye. I think he's got great jams, really good jams. But he also gave Donald Trump a shout out, and that guy's a douche. So it's weird. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
does that take away from the compliment he gave to us?
A little bit. No.
He's very talented. There's no question about it. You gotta separate the art from the artist. I love even his most recent jams. The one that he did with Lil Pump. It's funny. It was actually funny. You know what I think about Kanye that's similar to us though is we're all about being the best band in the world, and he's very much in that same vein of being the greatest. You know, he likes to toot his own horn. But I think we're a little more tongue-in-cheek than he is. I think he really is.
He really
high on
believes
his
it.
own supply.
All right, we're getting up
shit!
there.
Where we at now? Firewater? They're not fucking around when they put the skull.
Oh,
on
God.
there.
Oh, this is
Oh
trouble.
fuck! This is where it's getting serious.
They're not putting more on though. Like
I know.
Conan would be like, "No."
That was scary.
I'm not one of these nibblers. You know,
Oh.
I get in there. I like the
do
whole
it.
fucking
Yeah.
thing, baby.
Okay. I already know there's trouble coming.
I'll get some nooks and crannies.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Let's see what you did here. Yeah. Lightweight MacGyver coming through.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Cage, there's no shame in letting me be the victor. There's no shame in all the tongues of flame.
Oh,
Dude,
boy.
we turned a corner there. There was a cosmic leap between
Yeah.
Wang number 6
Yeah.
and number 7.
What's happening?
Oh.
Okay.
I'd like to say though, I don't know if you noticed, I did do a hot wing challenge before, but it was on David Letterman. Did you remember when I did it?
No.
And I felt like it was like David Letterman was like mad at me or something because he had me on. He's like, "Hey, would you mind doing like a little hot wing challenge?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, let's do a hot wing challenge." Oh my god, that's only number 7, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Is this the challenge you give to everybody, or is this hotter than
Suddenly,
most?
Oh.
I shouldn't have eaten every nook
I
and
guess
cranny.
it
You know, it is
kicks
funny because
in
you're like,
a
I'm not
little
one of
bit
these
later.
nibblers, and then now.
Dude,
it
I
seems
might
like you
switch over
be-
to nibble. If it gets hotter than that, I'm fucked.
Well, of course it does. You think it's when it goes down
Can't
now from
sit
there?
Let me have a sip of your
down
milk.
properly.
I want to see if it works better than my Thai iced tea.
Maybe.
Yeah, the sugar, I think, kind of cuts a little bit.
So we feature a lot of rappers on this show, but not nearly enough rockers. So on this wing, I want to dig into your collective love of the genre to make some recommendations and settle some age-old debates. If you were trying to convince somebody that 80s metal isn't just loud noises, what album would you recommend?
I need like some milky chapstick.
I like Appetite for Destruction.
It feels fine as long as the milk is in there, and as long as my tongue is soaking in milk. But as soon as I stop soaking,
No, yeah, then it loses the glaze.
well, 80s metal, I go straight for Ozzy because you got
Ozzy!
Randy Rhoads on guitar. And Randy Rhoads, he was a great mixture of like blues,
What years
and
did he leave
and
us?
classical music. His solos were like little mathematical masterpieces.
I can't think straight.
Because of the spice?
Yeah.
I know, this is becoming miserable.
It's almost like some sort of mushroom thing.
I'm just looking at that next wing. I'm thinking of the dread I'm feeling about the...
There's
Yeah.
two
It's
more.
just look at what it's
More,
called
man.
now.
Three.
Look what it's called.
There's
You're the
Oh, that's
checking
right.
more.
The bomb.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
That just looks like it doesn't taste good. He's still no.
Oh, God.
I could sense that was trouble.
Oh, God.
And Sean's over there.
It's so red already.
Hitting the tires, dude.
Oh, the bomb.
Oh no.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Like you guys have switched drinks.
There's nowhere to run.
He needs to like rock and roll.
He's gonna come up with his best music now ever.
All right, well, you guys have known each other since the 80s, toured the globe, 4 albums, and even a feature film. But how well do you really know each other? It's
God,
time
oh
to
God.
dust off the bucket of BFF questions. And this is how it works. You guys reach into the bucket and pull a question. Jack, when you reach in the bucket, you'll ask the question to Kyle. Kyle, when you reach in the bucket, you'll ask the question to Jack.
Oh my god. He's gonna use
When's
the
the last
bucket
time
to
you were
throw
actually
up.
pissed off at me?
What is going on?
I was mad at the beginning. When you saw my Thai iced tea.
You're really mad? Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing.
Like, genuinely
Jack
mad.
makes the mad.
I was genuinely mad. Oh, my God.
Dude, I'm sorry. I was just scared about this moment here, and I wouldn't have the right anecdote. And I was right. Nothing works.
Dude, nothing works. It's the delay.
Yeah.
It's the delay. It's just time. Time is the only thing that makes it go away.
Someday this will be over.
Oh
It's good to think about.
Time slows down on hot ones.
Yeah,
It seems like we've been here for weeks.
it does. It's kind of like a Hostel movie.
Dude, this is brutal. Is this the most anyone's complained? Can't believe there's a hotter one than that.
Well, look, here's the good news. You get to win.
I'm out. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. Hot ones wins.
It might be a tie.
Oh
You gotta go on.
I don't know if I am. I might be
my
done
god.
too.
Oh my god. I
I
don't
feel
think
like we're about
Yeah.
to die.
you
I
got.
feel like I'm about to die, literally.
Someone will die on this show, I feel like.
I hate you.
Oh my God, you're doing it all?
Oh
You son of a... Is this the right one?
It's like a fucking exorcist. Look out, Cage. I think I sent one down your crotch.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I want to send it down the hatch fast, but
They need to have a bubble milk tea so that they can have
So I'd be
the.
remiss to have you guys in the
Good
chair not
idea.
talk about Tenacious D lyrics, which have befuddled and amused fans and even bubbled up in pop culture. Sports Center anchor Scott Van Pelt used to sneak Tenacious D lyrics into highlight reads with, "How about the power of flight? That do anything for you?" And that's levitation, Holmes. You guys get a kick out of that?
yeah, that was rad.
Huge kick. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's where we got the name of our band in the
Like
first
Tenacious
place.
Defense.
Was like sports journalists and sports commentator. Who was it?
Marv Albert.
Thank you, Marv Albert. I think he was the first one who said Tenacious D, or that I remember. To hear it come back to us through Tenacious D lyrics through the sports media was a pretty.
What's
special
better
thing.
than that, though, and it's really, it's kind of like you did it, was being an answer on Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
Twice.
Really?
Twice. Shall we?
Is it time?
This is it.
It's that time, boys.
Wait a second. Why are you shaking?
Like we're gonna add it to
This is
your...
the last dab. We call it the last dab because it's tradition around here to put a little extra on the last wing.
Oh man!
You don't have
Right when
to.
you thought, oh, look at that evil
if you
nugget
don't want
on the
to.
top. Oh, there's a chunk
There
of.
wasn't enough on there, and you had to.
Well, now that you've done it, I feel like.
He does his
I
show.
I feel like I do have to.
All right.
I'm like feeling it too.
Whoa.
Oh, that's enough. Oh!
No, you can't do that.
I can get rid of the excess. Oh shit. Oh man,
What the hell is this?
What
Oh, this is the hot ones.
I do
All
want
right,
to
guys.
try it once now.
Cheers.
Right?
Just to see, yeah, what's the
going down.
sensation
Well, that's
really like?
All right, Tenacious D, here we are at the end of the line, and we've had some great live music performances on Hot Ones, from T-Pain's sultry singing to John Mayer's impromptu ditty, but now it's time to give the Wings of Death the rock tribute that they deserve. And we're digging deep into our nutsacks for the rocket sauce on this one. We have a collection of instruments. Grab your axe, a tambourine, an accordion, ukuleles, flutes, recorders. It's all going down.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Let's close this one out with a little impromptu ditty about the Hot Ones gauntlet for the people out there.
They look like they're just high at this point. High on drugs.
Oh, and that spicy sauce.
too hot. Too hot.
Oh, God.
Too hot.
Too hot. Amazing, amazing. Oh,
Thank you.
look at you guys clearing out the board. You didn't think you could do it, but you dug deep. You found it deep in the nutsack. Found that rocket sauce, and now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you guys. This camera, this camera, and this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Oh, check out our new show, our web series, Post Apocalypto, only on YouTube's on the Tenacious D YouTube channel.
Check out Trainwreck.
Check out my new fucking band with
What do you
Yo Yo
want?
Ma.
What do you want?
Nothing. That's good.
Is that what you want?
Good job, guys. Good job.
What's kind of like tough is like the amount of liquids that I poured down my gullet too.
You know, that's
stop it. That's where you gotta be careful.
Throw up.
For real, that's
Yeah.
almost like worse than the hot
Oh my God.
sauces. Yeah, you have to watch out. Yeah, you create a lot of
dude,
chemistry.
yeah. No, it's a bubbling cauldron in there now.
I can actually even visualize a bubbling cauldron, like a witch's brew, just like simmering, bubbling,
Oh, my God.
waiting to explode either through here or the
I
other
know.
end.
I was afraid he's going to throw up.
I do. Like, of all people, I would think he would do it because it's almost like part of his character just to lose that kind of shit, right?
Right.
And he'd probably do it because it'd be funny. Like,
Yeah.
I was afraid, like, oh my God, he's going to throw up. He's
Yeah.
gonna- I don't know if I'm hungry for wings anymore. I think that sensation has passed.
That's insane. I cannot do that. That's gonna.
I feel uneasy now.
They do look like they're high, or it definitely slows
I think
them down.
At some point,
you
it probably feels like you're high. Like Conan O'Brien, it felt like he was high at some point, drunk with just
but energy,
adrenaline,
but yeah,
or whatever you call it,
his
dopamine
it's
or
different,
whatever.
Right? For them, it's like they were right. Like it feels like it's so slow here. But with Conan, it's like he's high, like really hyped. Oh my god!
These guys are awesome, man.
Very good.